From around the corner and across the globe, it's the Safety Zone. In this episode, carbon monoxide safety.
Good to have you with us. The Safety Zone is the only show dedicated to keeping our missionaries safe, healthy, and secure through video replay and analysis. I'm Vivian, this is Spencer, and this is Jerem. And today we're talking about
carbon monoxide and the decisions you make.
The right decisions.
The timing of those decisions. You know what? What do you say we just get right to the video footage?
Okay.
On a Saturday in 2016, we were serving together as companions. We had been going out that day, knocking on doors, talking to people in stores, and we had come in for the night at the end of the day and heard some beeping go off around 12:30 in the morning.
We heard the alarm go off, and it wasn't like a normal fire alarm, and so we didn't, I guess, like hurry to get up, but we kind of went and looked at the alarm detector, and it had a silence button, and so we hit it and kind of just went back to bed because it was 12:30 at night, and about probably like 10 minutes later, I'd say, it went off again.
And so we got up out of bed to see what it was about.
And go see. So the second time that the alarm went off, we took it off the wall, and on the back of it, it said that if it was 4 beeps, then that meant that the carbon monoxide alarm was going off. We're kind of like looking at each other like, okay, maybe this is something that we need to act upon. And so that definitely was probably the Spirit giving us a little slap in the face saying, okay, get up. It's okay if you lose your sleep. So in every missionary apartment in our mission, we have something what's called the Red Book. It's a missionary safety guide, a health guide to help us with the different problems that we come up with as we go throughout our missionary schedules each day.
So we read from this daily, and so we were familiar that there was something in it that was related to carbon monoxide. And so it mentions in the book that if it goes off at any time, day or night, do not ignore it. Go outside and breathe fresh air as quickly as possible. Call 911. And so that's the instruction that we were given, so that's what we did.
We had tried to call our mission president, our district leaders, our zone leaders, and our APs, and no one answered.
They called the police, and ultimately their apartment complex was evacuated as a result of a water heater that had malfunctioned, and it resulted in the saving of multiple lives.
Actually, next door, they had to break down the door because he was already asleep as well, and I don't think he was waking up, and so I think it was the only door that they had to break down and actually get someone out because the levels were so high in his room.
None of the other rooms had detectors, and their levels of carbon monoxide in their apartments were a lot higher.
I think at the end, there was probably at least 50 people that were outside.
We had no idea it was anything that was this significant, but ultimately finding out all the facts, it was just an incredible miracle.
One of the people that was out there with us, they asked one of the firefighters what would have happened if the alarm hadn't gone off, and the firefighter had said that, you guys all would have died if it hadn't gone off, so that was kind of a big wake-up call for us.
It was a real eye-opener of the importance of obedience, exact obedience, because if they had just taken it down from the wall like others could have done, just taken the battery out, we would have just had a tremendous tragedy.
I can promise that the Lord will bless you, especially as a missionary, because He wants you to be out there helping others, but that I can testify that He will bless you as you're obedient.
The biggest thing that I was able to see from the experience is that it's guaranteed that when we are obedient, that we will see blessings and that we can see miracles, but that we will also be a miracle in someone else's life.
Many of the missionaries that I've worked with, they wonder why all the rules. And I tell them, I don't know why we have all the rules. But I know we're blessed by obeying them, even though we don't understand at this point in time why. And this is one of those that you'd say, why would you have this kind of a rule? I mean, what's your chance of that happening? But it does happen. And so just be obedient, even though you don't understand the reason why. The blessings will come as a result of obedience in every situation.
I love that story. Those 2 sisters are heroes. They actually saved lives.
Because they were obedient to mission rules. They made the right decision.
And yes, it really did save lives. So you, my missionary friends, You need to decide right now what you're going to do when the alarm sounds. Take time to talk it over with your companion and discuss this critical safety topic at every transfer and with every new companion. I know it seems tedious. It's so important. You are here to share the gospel with Heavenly Father's children. You can't do that if you're injured or sick. So take the message of this training seriously and act on the principles you've just learned.
And wrap it up. 10 seconds to go.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on the Safety Zone.